Hi everyone. In this video, I made an apartment complex using the Sims 4 for rent expansion pack. Um, I had a bit of time, let's say, making this. It was a lot of effort from me. I don't do big builds like this. I mostly do small, small builds for one or two Sims at a time. I don't usually play with full households, so, you know. This is kind of just an excuse for me to test out a couple of the new gameplay features, a couple of previous and old gameplay features I haven't tested out, things like that. So, I hope you enjoy, and let's just get into it. When I tell you I went through the goddamn ringer building this, I ignore the screenshot. I loved the idea of this build so much. Like, but my first mistake was I don't know how to build like the foundation of buildings, so I built just like this, and I was like, this can be my base shape. I'm gonna build like 4 apartments was my goal. I was gonna build 4 really big apartments in these for like full families, and then I decided against doing that. Yeah, you'll see me start trying to split it up and figuring it out, and I split it into 4 pretty even spaces, and then I didn't like the way that those were. I was trying to figure it all out again. I end up pretty much sticking with this floor plan for the rest of it. I just had to choose a random door, so I chose this Strangerville one, and I didn't change the color on it. I told myself I was going to, and then I just based everything around that color. And then I had to turn it all around because I got it around the wrong way, and then I looked at the buildings around it because I was like, I don't know the style that I'm going for. But I eventually figured it out, and yeah, I had all of the new stuff from a couple of packs, because I don't check it a whole lot. I got 4 rent and another pack at about the same time. I think it was Strangerville, to be honest, but I'm not entirely sure. I built this pretty much the day 4 rent came out. I started building this. So, you know, that tells you how long I've been working on this for. I was having just so much trouble. I used a lot of the Home Chef Hustle appliances and kitchen stuff because I just think it looks really nice. It looks like stuff that I'm familiar with around home. Yeah, so, you know, currently I'm working on the landlord's apartment. So there's this really nice dining area. It has a lot of the for rent stuff in it. I end up using, I think, yeah, a lot of get-together windows. I have pretty much every expansion pack, so, and I think I used all of them, so, you know. Oh yeah, and the stairs were clipping here. I couldn't fix it, so I just kind of had to deal with it. But yeah, the stairs are clipping, and I don't know why that is, and I couldn't fix it. And I didn't want to move the stairs because I liked where the stairs were. On this bottom floor, I think the main things I changed you'll see later, and I made the bathroom on this floor the second bathroom, or like the primary bathroom, bigger, which is the one to the right when you're looking at it from the door, like the main door. I used like a pretty beige color palette for a lot of this build. If it wasn't a bedroom, it was pretty beige, basically. And yeah, this is the mother's bedroom. This is the toddler's bedroom. I am kind of obsessed with this bed from Eco Lifestyle. Was what that bed was from. I actually really enjoyed a lot of the Eco Lifestyle stuff, and I got a bunch of the for rent stuff out just to remind myself to use it later. And yeah, here's the grandma's room. It was pink, pretty much yeah, give a character a color palette, and that's what I'm working with. And yeah, here's the main bathroom with the bath, mostly for, you know, the child, like the toddler to use. And yeah, I was just using the big old saucer lights because they're so easy. They look kind of ugly, but they're so easy and they produce so much light. And honestly, the last thing I'm thinking about in my Sims builds is what the lighting looks like. Like what the lights themselves look like. I want it to be nice. And yeah, so now we're upstairs and we are working on the layouts for the individual apartments. I was building this on just a residential because I was watching Little Simsy during the playtest phase, and she was talking about how laggy the residential lots were, like the rental lots were, and I didn't really want to deal with it. And yeah, here's me trying to figure out what to do with the roof, and then I saw that in a lot of the builds they just had like a pretty flat roof, so I was like, I'll just do something fun. And then I don't like it, so I deal with it, but you know, I didn't like it. And yeah, I use this bit of whatever that is. I don't know what it's called. But it clips with the door. So I changed the door eventually to this one from Eco Lifestyle as well. I used this door a bit too much. Oh wait, that fixed the clipping. Oh no, the clipping's back. Never mind. I guess not. I was having a lot of issues with some aspects of this build. Not 100% sure why, but you know, whatever. And yeah, I finish the upstairs layout. Well, I say finish. I go back and change it later. But for now, it was finished, and I was just organizing everything. I take a little break here, I guess, just for funsies. Anything else? Yeah. So I'll go in depth when I'm doing the create a sim stuff, but yeah, in general, my idea was I wanted to have this be very mixed. So there's like a single sim apartment with a spellcaster sim, and she's like a gothic witch. We love the vibe of me saving for the first time and leaving and coming back, I guess. I mean, fair enough, I had to do it. This was taking me ages. And yeah, I go through and I set all of these as, you know, the lots, like what I want, so I can kind of see it, and then I change all of this to make this bit of it. I make that room smaller because that's going to be like the utility thing with like the hot water cooler and stuff. And I was trying to figure out what tile I wanted to use. And then I made this bigger, which was basically just because I wanted to have a shared indoor space and a shared outdoor space, in case it's raining, like it was when I was recording a lot of this, which is fun. And yeah, I was trying to use this trunk, but it wasn't cooperating. And then yeah, I start trying to figure some stuff out and it doesn't work, and I closed it without saving just so I could fix it, and I did a bunch of yeah, and I just did the the inside of this a whole bunch. I did the entire like I did most of the decorating, and then I went upstairs to do the exact same thing, and I didn't, you see, I don't change it back to a residential lot, like a residential rental. Yeah, I just didn't want to deal with it. Yeah, I'm just working out the floor plan, fixing this back, putting all the utility stuff back down. I tried to use this chest, and I think I got rid of it, if I remember correctly. And then here's me doing all the windows, just to make it look decent and good. I'm not 100% happy with the color match on the two different windows I used, but oh well. This purple one was going to be two university students like sharing a dorm kind of vibe, in the city, you know, and then I ended up scrapping that. But, you know, you see for now, that's what the vibe is. I used all yellow appliances. And then, yeah, the black house. Yeah, I used all of the same showers, toilets, and sinks for all of the different lots. And I made sure they all had plenty of amenities. I made sure every apartment had a computer and a TV. That's kind of it. And obviously, like, a space for them to cook themselves, and seating, and things like that. And I do all of the decor later. I didn't do it while I was building. I just went back and did it because honestly, that made it way easier. Oh, this one has a bookshelf. That's pretty good. This one has two and a bookshelf, and I put a microphone in there because I thought one of them could be a comedian. Going to uni for comedy. And then, yeah, this was a studio, like, a pretty aggressive studio apartment. I was trying to use one of the Murphy beds, and I didn't like it, so I just changed it out for, like, a normal bed. This one doesn't have a TV, but it does have a computer, and I think it's a laptop, so you can drag it into your Sims inventory if you want to. And then, yeah, a wardrobe, just kind of thinking about, like, storage and, like, the practicality of it all, kind of. And then we're in the spellcaster's apartment, the goth spellcaster's apartment. I managed to fit a cauldron in there. I tested its functionality and it works all right. I tested everything in here, the functionality, because it is on the gallery. And yeah, I do my best to decorate all of it. I managed to fit some seating and a TV in here as well, which I was pretty proud of myself for. It's not the most practical of solutions, but it's cute, it works, and I liked it. Here's another random pause for you guys. Yeah. Like I said, I'll get more into, like, the characters, that are living in all of these apartments when I get to, actually making them, which you'll see in a little bit. This is really long. And yeah, we're coming back in here, and, I put dishwashers in every apartment, I think. I put them in most apartments, at least. And yeah, here's a kid's room, and I was really thinking about using the My First Pet Stuff desk, and then I didn't. So this apartment is, I think, a single mother and her kid, and is having trouble, like, laying this out and getting it to work and to function and feel like it was naturally in the space. Yeah, that bedroom, I think I stopped and came back to it later. And then yeah, here's my this big old kitchen. This is probably, for, like, the people living it, it's probably the smallest. And yeah, here's I did this because I was like, oh, I kind of want more space, but I literally couldn't give it more space because then you couldn't get into the spellcaster's apartment, and then I had to turn BB move objects on for a lot of this because things were intersecting through walls, because that's where I wanted them, and I had to move so much stuff. Like, yeah, I gave myself, like, the slightest bit more room because I was like, I need a TV in here. But it fits, so that's pretty good. I got everything to fit in here. And then here's the studio apartment. I finished the studio apartment. Oh,
Look, let's have that on camera.
I forgot to record. So,
I don't know where we hit. All of these are finished. All of the bedroom. Well, not all of them. They still need to be decorated. But all of the base of all of the units is there, which is good. I added an extra unit, so we had 6. And I'm still trying to figure this one out.
Don't get attached to this
Because I want it to be... I want another child on this lot, other than just one, which is all I really have space for at the moment, because, I know the closest thing we have is a toddler. So, you know, we're not doing 100%, not doing great on that. But I'm figuring it out. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, yeah. Well, so I did a lot of the outside. Okay.
Yeah, I sound straight up out of breath there. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty important. I did lose footage. Not lose it. I just completely slipped my mind to record it. Oh, I did fit the treehouse from Growing Together in the background because, like I said, I wanted kids to live here. I end up having 2 children and a toddler in this entire complex. I just bumped my microphone. That's okay. And yeah, I was picking a couple lot traits, and I'll have to check those out again. And yeah, here's a bit of a communal kitchen area I decided to make with some bar stools as well. I don't think I managed to fit a table, but there's bar stools. And I put the egg lights. I call those the egg lights, even though I know there's supposed to be like a sun and a cloud and things like that. Because I was in a voice call with friends and we started calling them the egg lights. So they're the egg lights. And yeah, here's me doing some landscaping. I spent so long on these bushes. Just because I wanted them to look nice and it to be pretty outside and it to feel like there was some real effort put in. Oh, so it drives the value up. So I did it to do that as well. Don't tell anyone though. I should probably mention that I am not a person who's like chill with landlords personally. Just, you know, that's my personal morals. You know. Anyway, yeah, I got rid of the apartment there. That becomes a gym. You'll see the gym later. And then, yeah, I got rid of the studio apartment because, again, I wanted to fit another child into the apartment. And I made this one orange because we had the gray one. And I feel like purple, it was getting a little bit close. And I wanted this to be musical and things like that. And then I realized I didn't actually have space for another bedroom. So I put, I put the bedroom in here. We've got a lot of single mothers on this lot. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm not sure what that was about. I grew up in a 2-family. Oh, you see me playtesting stuff here. I was gonna cut this out. You know what? It's fine. Here we go. And yeah, me just making sure everything is working as intended. It all did pretty okay. Like I did some more playtesting. And yeah, it all works out. This bed was the main thing I was worried about. And then yeah, here I start decorating, so I use a lot of the Magic Realm stuff. And I was trying to find like another thing because I had like an idea of having more stuff, so I just used the same thing in a different swatch, which works enough, I guess. Yeah, it was just a lot of using this, and oh yeah, I gave this him a cat because obviously she's a spellcaster, she gotta have a cat. And yeah, I gave the little Poa thing on the wall because that's like one of my favorite decor items. It comes with cats and dogs, if you don't know. And that painting set with like the Ars Nouveau kind of thing, oh, that's my shit. I love Ars Nouveau so much. It's like one of my favorite Ars Nouveau. Art Nouveau is one of my favorite styles. Anyway, yeah, I'm putting a lot of stuff in here. I put that down because I was like, ooh, the story could be like she's from Mount Komorebi originally, like the mother, and she's moved into the city to give her daughter like more of a, I don't know, not necessarily a better upbringing, but like something away from Mount Komorebi and whatever, you know, something like that. And yeah, here's me just finishing doing some more stuff on the outside. I tried to fit a table, didn't have space. Didn't really have space for the table. I tried, did I leave it here? Or did I delete it? I feel like I deleted it, but I might have left it. I don't know, I guess we'll see. And yeah, me with all the mugs, yeah, I use a lot of the stuff from the decor pack, the everyday clutter, and things like that. And I use the same mirror in every one as well, every unit. The bathrooms are very uniform, but that's because I didn't feel like being too creative with it. And yeah, I put the big old tree thing there. Some sticky notes next to the fridge, you know, label your stuff. Things like that. Put some wall art up in the hallway. Yeah. It was a very trust the process kind of build. Yeah, the lights and stuff, everything was a lot of work. There's a lot of decor in this game that I'm like, it works really good for a teenager, but didn't work really good for a kid. Like all of the high school year stuff, obviously it's built around teenagers, but it's all of my favorite decor stuff. So like, you know, I was having a bit of trouble with that. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, and here's me doing the landlord apartment. There's some pretty fancy stuff in there, because landlords. And yeah, there's more just putting stuff in, putting lamps in mostly next to beds. I found the mirror. I want to put that mirror there so badly because it's so cute. And yeah, the paintings, you know, some of the most expensive things in the goddamn game. You know, casually. And yeah, here's me. I think this is done. Yeah, I'm just adjusting some of the stuff from the outside, taking a look around. The build is pretty much done at this point. Yeah, this is my first time doing something like this. I hope I did well. And then yeah, here's me just assigning all of the units. I'll show you the Create a Sim stuff after this, I suppose. Yeah, catch you when I'm doing that, I guess. We gotta speedrun this. Okay, so this is the landlord family. I just randomized the sim a couple of times until I got this wonderful looking lady, and then I gave her blue hair. She's gorgeous. Her outfit is pretty plain, I think. Just kind of yeah, t-shirt and pants. I was looking at all of the for rent stuff though, so you can just ignore that. I just go with this shirt and some pants. Yeah, she's pretty standard. She's in the business career. She wants to be a really good landlord, but is also in the business career because I need to supplement my income here, you know. And I think that makes sense, you know, a business mogul also, you know, being into being a landlord, I guess. Her outfits are also pretty plain. They're pretty, you know, there's nothing too special going on here. It's just a lot of blue. Yeah, she's family-oriented, ambitious, and vegetarian. And I made her... I was looking at infant. I chose infant just to look at the infant stuff. The plan was toddler, always. Green hair. I ended up just going with the default hair, like the hair that they gave me, which is those super cute, like, little locks. Because I'm kind of obsessed. It was just super cute. It's giving Phoenix from, Valorant. That's just kind of what I think about every time I see it. And Miles from the Spider-Man 2 game. And then, yeah, I made the grandparent as well. Lives with them. I didn't change his outfit. I really like this outfit. I think the only thing I changed was the shoes and the hair. Which is the Gemma Charm hair from the Magic Pack. And then yeah, I just get rid of, like, anytime I random into, like, some of them, like, they just get the most random accessories. I don't know why, but yeah, she's just cute old granny. Yeah, that's that family. Our first resident is our spellcaster. She is I don't know, like, what the features are reading. It's something like American Native. I'm not very familiar. Yeah, I had some grief with her eye makeup because it doesn't, the sliders just change. Like, you go back into the sliders and you'll change something and then you'll close out of it and then the sliders will have reset to their default positions while still keeping like whatever you changed. It doesn't like change it. It just, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I had to redo her eye makeup to figure it out. Yeah, watch. This is just a bit sad. I just ended up getting rid of it eventually and moving everything to the middle, and that's how I go about it for the rest of it. She's black and purple. I basically kind of just use this sim as a bit of an excuse to use a lot of my favorite items, because I'm more of like a streetwear, emo, grunge kind of girl myself. So this is kind of just my excuse to use a lot of those kind of items. She's gorgeous. I do love this sim. I gave her like Wednesday pigtails, which I mean, like, you can't blame me for that. They look good. They're cute. I like them. Yeah, this sim came out really cute. I really like her. She's gloomy, a book lover, and socially awkward. This is Annabelle Lacey, and her cat, who is just a fluffy black cat with yellow eyes and a purple collar to match. He is very, very sweet. He seems like a very sweet cat. And here I forgot I did to do the formal. So here's me trying to figure that entire outfit out. And then yeah. There's Barley and Annabelle. And they're very cute. I love them. This next house is an adjustment of one of my previous households. That was just a single father and his son, which became a absolutely gorgeous mother, father, and daughter. The mother, she's giving like the vibes of like she to everyone she seems so like effortless. She's so gorgeous and talented and good at what she does. To the point where it's kind of annoying. But she has so much genuine care for the people in her life, and she's always looking out for them. You know, she comes around to your house with meals when like your family is sick, that kind of vibe. And also she's hot and she's you know, that kind of thing. Like, she's just kind of effortless and she's doing great for herself, and you're like, God, how did you do it, you know? Yeah, but she's very gorgeous. She's ambitious. Like, I've heard these like this super cute the glosses, and yeah, she's yellow. You know, gotta, I gotta. She had yellow vibes, and that's all that really mattered. Yeah, she's very nice. And then yeah, there's the husband. I changed like all of his traits. He's clumsy, loyal, and good, and he's basically like the perfect house husband. And I gave him the Don Lothario fit. And I think I changed it, but yeah, he definitely was Don Lothario adjacent there for a while. Yeah, this guy, he's so attached to his wife. He loves her, and he loves his daughter as well, you know. And then yeah, the daughter, she's super cute, you know, but she's definitely like mom dresses me kind of kid. And nothing wrong with that, but you know, you can always tell. So yeah, she's a super cute kid. I like her. I changed her hair. I was gonna stick with this because I liked the bangs. I just didn't like the top knot. I wasn't feeling it. So yeah, she got the space buns. Yeah, that's that family. This lost family was probably the, I don't want to say most annoying, but they definitely they definitely weren't the greatest. I struggled a lot with this one. Um, I'm not 100% sure why that was. Just that's how it was, I guess. Um, yeah, I didn't know what to do with her hair. I didn't know a whole lot to do, but she ended up looking pretty good, but it took a little bit to get to where I was happy with. Yeah, I made her and the dad from the previous family pretty similar. To baby, basically they're like good. I'm looking like for good compatibility and stuff. So yeah, she's a nice sim, you know. She's pretty plain, but she's trying her best. She's definitely jealous of the mother from the previous family. You know, like I said, she's all that. She is the it girl. She's the it girl from high school, all grown up, but she was like the one that was nice to everyone. Yeah, this is like the one time I wasn't given random Asian names when I was trying to randomize them. Thanks, Sims, the one time I'm trying to name an Asian character. And yeah, I went through, gave her all her likes, gave her likes and dislikes, and then a son. He's like, I don't know who this son looks like, but he looks like something, and I gave him the bowl cut. He's a goofball. He likes a lot of things. I think I made him blue. Yeah. I had some trouble. I was trying to figure out if I wanted him to be blue or yellow, and I ended up going with blue. Just because that worked out way better. And yeah, I come back and I changed most of his stuff to be blue. Because some of it was yellow, some of it was blue. Because I wanted him to be a bit of a mama's boy. But he ended up being not that. So yeah, then I changed everything to blue, and there he is, all blued up. Yeah, and that's all the families. That's all three of the families done. If you like the sound of that, well, I'll hear the resident. Let me start over. That's all 4 of the households finished. If you would like to see me play with these Sims, I haven't started yet. So I would actually really love to do a series in this apartment complex, so I might just do that for my own, just for myself. But yeah, if you like them, I will be putting them all on the gallery. My gallery ID is on the screen. And yeah, thank you all. He pines after a cute little barista. Isn't that worth the show-stopping fiesta? Yeah. Thank you for watching this this video. I don't do this I might do this occasionally, but this is definitely not gonna be my main content. Fuck that. Yeah, I haven't posted in a while. And some of the reason for that is I was working on a video about Lies of P, and it is a very good game, and I have had a lot of fun playing it. I played the demo, played the release, it was great, and by the time I went to work on the video, I had the script written. I rewrote the script like 5 times. By the time I had the script that I liked, I went to start editing, and I found the clip that I needed was missing. Gone. Deleted, probably, knowing me. And I can't believe I did that. Like, I formatted so many jokes around this clip, and there's important shit in that clip that I can't go back and get because it's a Souls-like and I can't fake one running a boss. You know? Like, come on. Like, I can't go back and do it again because at this point the reaction's just not gonna be genuine. So, yeah, we got that. That is the thing that happened. I have a couple of larger projects in the pipeline, but I'm going to be working on some smaller ones in the meantime. So, currently I'm working on a video essay about a musical, a shorter video about the finals, and I'm also working on a second channel project at the moment, which you will find out about at some point. So yeah, thank you for listening to my little update. Thank you for watching the video. And I hope that you've either had or are going to have a good Christmas, because I was like, I'm gonna get this video out before Christmas. I'm gonna get it out before I go to Bendigo to see my family for a couple of days, and then I didn't have it done by then. So I'm doing it the day I get home from that, which is 22nd. So it should be uploaded tomorrow. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I am InfinityBlaze. You've been great, and I will see you another time.